Hi, hello. I wanted to share something that my pastor had said today, and I just thought it was so good. And I just wanted to share something that our pastor said today. It was so good. And he said in his sermon today, which I watched from my bed this morning. Um, but he said these words. He said, "The worst that can happen to us can lead to the best that can happen to us." And that might sound like a great philosophy right now, but I'm living in a reality. I have bills to pay, and I'm scared, and we're in the unknown. And absolutely, all of that is true. All of that is valid. I know there's some people that have lost jobs recently, and it just seems like the last 2 weeks our world is totally flipped upside down. It's very different than it was 2 weeks ago. But here's what I want to tell you. I want to tell you a little bit of my story. And when we were in the midst of the recession in 2008 and 9, Mark and I had lost jobs. Both of us. I had closed a business. He had lost jobs. He had gotten laid off a couple times. We had to short sell our house. We moved into a rental. The rental went into foreclosure 3 months after we moved in because even though we were paying the rent, the owners were not paying the mortgage. We were selling everything in our house just to get by. We were picking up odds and ends jobs, whatever we could do to make it by because I had little babies I needed to feed. I had an infant, a 2-year-old, and a 10-year-old, and we needed to figure it out. I would have never said in those moments, I would have never said that this is a good thing. We were desperate and it was hard. But out of that came an abundance of blessings. And I started a nonprofit, didn't even intend to start a nonprofit. I helped a couple people write resumes and it ended up exploding. And we've been able to serve thousands and thousands of people over the last 11 years. And when he said those words today, when he said the worst that can happen to us can lead to the best that can happen to us, it is true. So even if you're frustrated right now, aren't sure of your next step, I want to encourage you today that find the blessings in the moment you're in. For us, it's been more family time. We have had dinner 5 nights in a row at the table together, and that never happens because we have volleyball and activities and things going on every day. We have had dinner 5 nights in a row together. There are little things that are so important that we can know that see the blessings out of it. So I want to encourage you. I want to ask you and challenge all of us to be a constant place of generosity right now and grace. We just had a neighbor text us and say, "Hey, I just made some homemade bread and I want to bring it to you guys." And I said, "Oh my gosh, we love your bread. Just let us know. I'll Venmo you." She's like, "Nope, we're just bringing it down. We're doing a neighborly thing." So she dropped off some bread that she had homemade bread. Guys, find what are the things you can do for other people right now that are generous and kind and will just give them a smile and know that it's going to be okay, because it is. There might be moments that are hard. There might be moments that are tough. You might not really be sure of your next step, but I'm telling you, continue to move forward, take one step, and that's all you need to know in the moment, and then take the next step. But generosity breeds generosity. Know that if you're generous, people will continue to be more generous around you, and that's what we need right now. We need generous people. Hang in there. Praying for you. If you are looking for a job, we have a virtual event on Tuesday. Go to careerconnectors.org and you'll see the events information. But we are doing our best to find out the companies that are hiring. We're doing our best to provide the resources. And so jump on that call, ask questions, engage, and we are here for you. Love you guys.